Let's review the University of Georgia. In-game atmosphere, I think Georgia is the best in the SEC. 5 out of 5. It is so much fun. There's such an energy there that really just feels unique to Georgia, and they also play the best stadium music of anywhere in college football. They play a whole lot of everything, but they really play a lot of Atlanta-based rappers, and I love when you take the local culture and you put it into your game day experience. I think it's awesome. Tradition, I'm gonna give them a 4 out of 5. I like the weird stuff they got going on. They bark at people, calling the dogs is really cool. They do the lights at the fourth quarter, and I love that they run out to Baba O'Riley. That's one of my favorite songs. I think it's such an underrated entrance in college football. This is going to be one of my most controversial reviews in this entire series, but Georgia tailgating is not good. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 and let me explain. We'll talk about this later in the video, but Athens is such a good college town and they have so many bars, more bars per capita than any other city in the country, that most people just choose to hang out at a bar before the game rather than a tailgate. And all the tailgating is happening on campus, and they have a very, very large campus, so you will walk 10-15 minutes and not see a single tailgate on a game day. And all the tailgates are really spread out from one another, so it's a real who do you know here vibe because you're not really intermingling with other people outside of your group. And before anyone gets mad at me, I have been to 2 separate Georgia games now that were both giant games, and the first time around I was like, wow, I don't think this tailgating is good, but I think it's just me. I think I don't know where to go. The second Georgia game I went to, I went with a diehard Georgia fan, and I was like, you know what? I was not mistaken. These tailgates are bad. There is one sort of area by sort of where the students enter the stadium that has a bunch of tailgates happening, but it's really small and it's not much. For stadium, Sanford Stadium is one of the best in the SEC. I'm going to give it a 5. It's a phenomenal stadium. College town is hard to beat Athens. That is 5 out of 5, one of the best college towns in the country. It has the perfect setup in my eyes where you can just cross the street and you're immediately in the heart of downtown, which has so many bars and restaurants and shops. Campus, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I think it's a very beautiful campus. I love like the old Southern architecture. You can really feel the history when you're there. It's just giant. Food, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. The last time I've been to Athens, I had some like really phenomenal meals. Travel, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 because you just fly into Atlanta and it's about an hour and a half drive, but if you time it out wrong with Atlanta traffic, it is a brutal trip. I personally think it's impossible to go to Athens and have a bad time, so I would absolutely visit if you were a college football fan. As always, that was just my experience with Georgia. If you had a different one, that is totally okay, even though I know the comments are gonna be so bad about the tailgating stuff. But make sure you come back tomorrow to see what school I review next.